What's up, guys? Welcome to another epic episode, JPhillyRetro. Guys, thank you for being here today. I hope you guys are having a good week so far. Mine's going great. Thank you for asking. I appreciate it. Guys, today is a pretty cool day at JPhillyRetro Central. Today is all about media. I actually just reminded myself of SpongeBob when I just did that.
Imagination.
Guys, I just got a flash sale notification just last night from Liberty Thrift that all of their stores are doing the 5 for $1 media sale the next couple days. So, I had to jump all over that. Last time they had this, I think they do it at like once every couple, probably like once every 6 months or so. I was going to say once every couple years, but couple times a year is what I meant to say. Once every 6 months or so. The last time they did it, we headed over to the Montgomeryville Liberty because they have a pretty good media section. This time, I decided to head up here to the Gigante Liberty Thrift in, where are we at? Saratoga, Pennsylvania. Getting ahead of myself. My brain can't keep up. I'm just excited. I want to get in there and see what they got. Of course, we're going to take a look at the toys and the games and all the other stuff, but I want to get some movies, some books, some CDs, even some records maybe, who knows. But yeah, we're at Saratoga. We're going to go to the Ginormo Liberty Thrift, see what kind of media we can pick up. 5 for $1? Really? I can't believe it. Let's go find something. Oh yeah, I forgot to do it. I have to. Liberty, 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 liberty. Now, let's go see what they have. All right, well, look at this. Right here where you walk in, they got pallets of books and stuff sitting everywhere. So, yeah, we're going to look around here through here. We're going to go over to the Little Liberty section first, see what they got over there. All right, let's check out what they have over here before going back to the media section. There's that snake screaming serpent game thing again. Of course, they got their bin of Hot Wheels, 50 cents a piece. Little Tykes. Got some Funko Pops, some Harry Potter stuff in there. Wow, look at these big Funko Pops. Big Eternals Pops for $7.99. Huh. What else I got in here? I got a Mario Kart Hot Wheels set for $20. Let's see. Oh, here's a big Dio. That's cool. And a big Hydra Stomper for $4. Wow, not bad. Not bad at all. I got all kinds of dolls. Oh, look at that. $30 for that bag of Smurfs. Holy cow. It's probably worth it, but I'm not going to pay $30 for a bag of Smurfs. Although, I don't know. It's kind of cool. Alright, yeah, I'm going to pass on those Smurfs. I think they do have a lot of other Funko Pops up here. And it looks like they're anywhere from like $2.99 a piece to $7.99. I don't know. They must have looked up the values of them or something. Let's see. What else do they have over here? Some games and puzzles. Not really seeing anything right off the bat that I'm interested in. Got a bin full of Nerf guns over here. Some larger, like ride-along toys. Let's go see what's over here. Guys, over here in the puzzles, I found this cool 1,000-piece DC Thomas Kincaid puzzle. It's pretty cool. It's been opened, but it's taped shut. But it goes for decent money on eBay. They're only asking $2.99 for it. I might pick that up. That's a cool puzzle. Alright, well, looks like they got a couple Baroness figures. That's kind of cool. Some Roblox. Let's see what's over here. Oh, who's this guy? Kind of cool. Vortex. It's an Imaginext. DC Batman Imaginext. Here's an old turtle van. Or whatever. Very incomplete. Wow. Not much down here today. Oh, look at this. Wait a second. I spoke too soon. Look at this. Some vintage turtles. Huh. And a few accessories. Nice. $5. Yeah, I'll definitely pick that up for $5. Get some turtles. And then, oh, look at this. Holy crap, look at that. Guys, I think I just scored with this. Look at that. Are these secret? I don't know what these are. Oh, looks like that Venom's missing an arm. Oh, wait, there it is right there. Okay. Looks like it just pops back on. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I think I'll grab both of these. And then the next aisle looks like we got just kind of a lot of the same Imaginext. Oh, what's this? What is that? Flintstones. Quick Score metal. That's cool. That looks old. Wow, 99 cents? Heck yeah. That'll be a cool just display piece to hang on the wall. I don't really know what it is. Doesn't have a year on it. But that looks old for sure. Look at that. Heck yeah, 99 cents. I'll definitely take that. That's awesome. Well, I was hoping we could get extra lucky and find some Legos or something. Minifigs, but all I find are these, like lots of Duplos and stuff, but still cool to see, you know. No idea what those are. What is this? Seven Wonders Duo. I don't know. It's still factory sealed. Interesting. Oh, these are cool. My nephews have some of these magnetic things, like building things. Those are kind of cool. Oh, look at this. There's a Grover. Is that Grover? I think, maybe. Maybe. Yeah, it is Grover. Look at that. A Grover train. I think there's supposed to be somebody else in these other cars, and they're missing. That sucks. Oh, check it out. They do still have more of these fig pins that they had last time in the case. $3.99 a piece. These are the only two characters they have, though, I think. Yeah. Cool. Alright, so I'm looking through these bins that they have over here first before going back to the media section. I did find this little golden book, The Monster at the End of This Book, with Grover. Now, I actually have this book. I think the one that I have is probably the original print. It's like really, really old. This one looks a little newer. But the one that I have is really kind of beat up, too. So I think for 20 cents, I'm going to grab that to add to my little golden book collection. But yeah, I'm just kind of looking through stuff right now, and you know, I'm not going to do too deep of a dive into this stuff, but you know, we'll give it a look through. All right, guys. So all this stuff is 5 for $1. The records, the books, the VHS, the DVDs, everything. So we're gonna be here for a while. Guys, I seriously thought this was a Mariah Carey record at first. I just saw it sitting there and I was like, oh, Mariah Carey. Oh, wait, no. 60 French Girls Can't Be Wrong. Ooh la la. All right, guys. Well, we're finally at the movies now. I've just spent like the last hour looking at all of these records, and I don't even have a record player, guys. I'm just weird that way. Actually, I sent my sister a note. She does have a record player, and she collects records, and I sent her a note to see if she wanted a couple cool ones that I found. I did pick up a little stack, so I'll show you guys all that stuff when I get either to the car or at home. We'll do a complete haul of all the media that I picked up for 20 cents a piece. For now, though, I'm gonna look through these VHS tapes. I'm gonna look through DVDs, CDs, all that good stuff, and I'll let you guys know if I find anything cool. Guys, for a second, I thought this might be something cool. I saw this Garbage Monsters. I was like, oh, cool. Like an 80s, like Garbage Pail Kids, something like that. Nah, just trucks. Actually, on second thought, I think I am going to pick this up. I found 3 different ones. I found Dirt Monsters. I found, what else is this? Fire Monsters. And I found Garbage Monsters, and these actually sell used for like $5 to $8 on eBay. So I think I might pick these up for 20 cents each. I might pick these up and just list them as a lot of 3 for, I don't know, $15 or so. Not bad. Guys, check it out. I found someone's Bible. Look, they're even got highlighters and pens and stuff in here. Like, really? Holy crap. Dude, David Jonathan Barnes, what the heck, dude? I wonder if they died. Maybe they died. And someone just got rid of this. I don't know, I feel like maybe I should rescue this. It has like a nice cover and everything. And it has pens and highlighters. Guys, check this out. I just hit the Sweet Valley High jackpot. Look at all these freaking Sweet Valley High books. These things go for like $5 to $6 a piece on eBay, and I just found a ton of them for 20 cents each. Check it out. This is kind of a cool book. It looks like it's very old. Look at that, 35 cents. But it's the spine is torn up on it. That's too bad. Dang, that's too bad. That would have been a cool book. Still going through the media. Whew, man, I'm tired. But I gotta go through CDs. But look at this. I looked up and saw a bag of rubber chickens. Why? All right, guys. Oh my dear Lord, look at all that media and some other goodies. Oh man, I got a full cart. Well, I almost forgot about their video game section, collectibles section, I guess you'd call it. Got lots of Xbox 360 games. You Draw for PS3. A Win, Lose, or Draw DS game. Some Wii. Some PS4. Let's see what I got for PS4. Nothing great. Huh. I got a generic controller for $7. Let's see what's down here. Probably just die-cast stuff. You got this dude still over here. You got a Fallout figure. Look at a little Eggo truck. That's kind of cool. Let's see. What else do they have? You got these tough ones again in the case. Yeah, it seems like it's about it. What's back here? Movies? Why do they have movies back here? Thin Man. Huh, I don't know. Rich Gannon and Derek Brook back there. Yeah, nothing great really. Some Wii nunchucks. $7. A GameStop brand controller. Check that out. They got a mask, like pajamas or something back there. I'm gonna ask to see that, see what the price is. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Size 12, $15. Alright, let's see if there's anything over here that we need. All sports games, it looks like. Yeah, I don't really see anything over here. Holy cow. I'm exhausted. Guys, I was inside that Liberty Thrift for almost 4 hours. I think this is the longest I've ever been in a single thrift store ever in my life. I got here pretty much at like 10 o'clock on the dot, and it is like 10 minutes till 2. I was in there for almost 4 hours looking at stuff, guys. I can't believe I spent like $22 on 2 full boxes. I got them in my back seat. You'll see them when we get home. 2 full boxes of books, media, records, movies, CDs. And then what may be even more exciting is the fact that I found 2 bags of action figures, Marvel and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, at the thrift store. I cannot wait. We're gonna go through all this stuff when we get home, so stay tuned for that. I did not buy, just in case you're wondering, I didn't buy the mask pajamas. They wanted $15 for them. After I looked at them, I checked them on eBay. They go for about 25 to 30, somewhere in there. But they were just kind of generic ones. If they would have been underoos for 15 bucks, I would have bought them. I'm not a huge mask collector. So the figures are cool. I just don't need pajamas for them. But if they would have been Underoos brand, I definitely would have taken them, but they weren't. So I passed on those for 15 bucks. Maybe I should have grabbed them. I don't know, but didn't really feel like spending 15 bucks on pajamas that I don't really care about. Anyway, let's go home and unload all this stuff. I'll show you everything I got. We're probably gonna have to do it quick. Otherwise, this is gonna be like an hour-long video, but I'll show you everything we got when we get home. Stay tuned. All right, guys, we made it back to the house. I wanted to give you guys a look at everything I picked up. Like I said, we do have a couple boxes full of media stuff to look at, but I want to look at this stuff first because this is really cool. This sign, it's not even a sign. It's like a target. It's a metal target. There's no year on it, but I'm guessing, it looks like it's got some paint on it. That's not mud, that's paint. Got it for 99 cents. I'm guessing this is probably from like the late 60s, early 70s, just based off of the artwork. But it is super clean. No scratches, no rust, nothing. Like, I'm surprised. And I don't see anything, like, hardly anything listed online about this at all. I saw one that's listed for about 60 bucks on eBay. But these are so rare. There's none listed as sold recently, so I'm super happy. I'm just gonna hang this, like, I'm just gonna hang it on a wall. Like, it's got like a little, you know, little notch there for hanging, so that's what I'm gonna do with it. I'm super excited about that. I love that thing. And then we did get some turtles. These are hardhead. Super cool. We got some accessories. We got Splinter with his robe or his smock or whatever the heck it is. So very cool. I do already have these turtles, but you can't go wrong with more turtles, you know? I had to pick those up for $5. Just for the accessories alone are worth $5. So I got these 3 figures. And then we got Marvel figures from 1991, guys. And all of these are in really good condition. The Venom's arm was popped off, as you saw, but I was able to easily just snap that back on, and they're all in really good condition. Like, not much paint wear at all. The figures are nice and tight. So yeah, guys, I mean, this is my toy haul from today. And believe it or not, I actually got all of this stuff for free. I had $10 worth of credit loyalty points at Liberty Thrift. So I got both of these bags. Well, actually, I didn't get this for free because this was 99 cents. But both of these bags of figures were absolutely free. You can't beat that. If you have loyalty programs at your local thrift stores, make sure you join. All right, so if you guys are not interested in seeing the media that I picked up, feel free to skip to the end. I will not hold that against you. If you want to see what I got, I'll try to go through this stuff real fast. These are all going to be records. This is Space 1999, the exciting new hit TV series. This is 3 exciting stories. Ooh, thought it was pretty cool. This is Zenith Presents Christmas, A Gift of Music, Volume 3. This is still factory sealed. I thought that was cool. Here are some MGM musicals, Showboat and Annie Get Your Gun. This was really cool. Neil Diamond, Love at the Greek, live on 2 albums. I thought that was pretty cool. Another Neil Diamond Gold. We got Burl Ives. I think this is a comedy record, from what I can tell. So I thought that was interesting. We got Diana Ross, Why Do Fools Fall in Love? And then we got Kenny Rogers. Pretty cool. So like half of these I got for my sister. Again, like I said before, she has a record player, and sometimes I pick her up records when I find them for cheap. So half of these are for her, half of these will probably go on my eBay store. All right, guys, so all of these I actually picked up for my eBay store, guys. I found all of these Sweet Valley High books, which is crazy because from what I see on eBay, these go for like $5 to $8 a piece. And then I also got this Love Comes Softly by Jeanette Oak. This is a series I don't really know anything about, but my wife and my sisters-in-law and my mother-in-law, they all have read all of these books. So I know that's a very popular Christian women's book series. So I found all of these, and again, guys, these were all 20 cents each, 5 for $1. So I could not pass up picking up all of these books for my eBay store. Guys, this book was actually sealed in this Ziploc bag. This, from what I can tell, is a first edition 1939 Little Toot book. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, but this is like, you can see right there, copyright 1939. That's like the first date on the book. So, yeah, I think this is a hardcover first edition of Little Toot. I'm seeing it anywhere on eBay from all the way from like $10 all the way up to like $59.99 based on the condition. And guys, this condition is pretty excellent because it was in that Ziploc bag. Kind of excited about this one. So as far as movies and CDs go, didn't pick up a whole lot. These are for me. Home on the Range. I've never seen this, but I've heard that it's hilarious. So for 20 cents, I picked that up. Tender Heart Tales. This is also for me, believe it or not. I love Care Bears. What can I say? And then these are for eBay. Bratz Kids Fairy Tales. I'm going to lot these two American Girl DVDs together and put those on eBay. And then, like I said before, I'm going to lot all three of these Garbage Monster, Fire Monster, and Dirt Monsters together. So that's all I picked up as far as movies, believe it or not. For CDs or DVDs, I guess, or not DVDs, CDs or CD-ROMs, this is a CD going on eBay. Dora, we did it. This is a CD-ROM for a PC. Hercules, the Animated Storybook. And then this one I got for myself. It has a little bit of water damage, but that's okay. The disc looks great. Platinum, Sesame Street Platinum all-time favorites. This is just the disc of all kinds of, like, you got Rubber Ducky, you got C is for Cookie, like all the classic Sesame Street songs are right there. I had to have that, you know that. And finally, guys, I got this huge stack of books. We're just going to go through these really quick. I got this one from my eBay store, Northern Tool Equipment. It's some kind of a master catalog. I don't know. I thought maybe somebody would want it. This is for me. Muppet Kids, Mom's Having a Baby. This one's for me. Free Willy, Talking to Animals. How awesome is this? Also for me, Sweet Pickles. My sister and I were just talking about these Sweet Pickles books the other day, and we were remembering about them. So I had to pick these up since I found these. There's another one there. Yakety Yakety Yak Yak. I picked this up from my nephew, who is big into like science projects and stuff. Your Incredible Icky Insides Experiment Log. It's pretty cool. It's like all kinds of science stuff in here. I think he'll love that. He's like 7 or 8. Then this is from my other nephew. Space Out of This World. It's just kind of like a, like a comic type book. This is from me. Five Goes West. Of course, this is for me. Bobby's World, Tooth or Dare. That's for me. Darkwing Duck. I did pick up the Casper and Wendy, guys. I couldn't pass this up. This is so old. I think I'm going to see if Lori could maybe glue this down for me. I think if we glued it, it would be okay, because it looks... There's something on my floor down there. Sorry, guys. There's something on the floor that's really bugging me. Like trash or something. Anyway, there's... I think we could glue that down, and I think it would be okay. I could not pass that up, man. Look at that. Look how old that is. 35 cents. Casper and Wendy, the Good Little Witch. I had to buy that. I did pick up, even though this is kind of messed up. I think that might be from like a mouse or something, maybe. Kind of grody. But I did pick up the Yogi Bear storybook. Couldn't pass that up. Look how thick this is, man. That's just super cool. This, Lori wanted me to get this for her mom, the Oregon Trail Romance Collection. Guys, I found this. I remember having this book as a kid, when I was a little kid. Caps for Sale, and I had forgotten all about it until I saw this at the thrift store. So I had to buy that. Picked up a Button Soup Scrooge McDuck book for myself. I did get the monster at the end of the book for myself. Grabbed this maybe for one of my nephews, maybe for eBay. I don't know. It's an unused Pokemon coloring book. And then I found these. These were kind of cool. I don't even know. Prince Les, Book 1, Save Yourself. Looks like it may have been a library book at one point. Oh no, thrift book. So this must be like, they must have had these for sale on their website or somewhere. I don't know. But this again is like a comic book type thing. But it's hardcover. I've never heard of it. So this is book 1 and book 2 I found at the thrift store. So I got both of those. And then finally, I got this for Steven, the Illustrator's Handbook. He loves drawing and things like that. So I picked that up for him. So guys, that is everything I bought today. Like I said, 4 hours of my life I will never get back. But that's okay. I don't care. That was super fun. I got some crazy good stuff. I can't believe I found those action figures still. So excited about that. I love all this media stuff that I picked up. The stuff for eBay is crazy and great and all that stuff. Now I just got to find room for all this. Guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's probably been extra long, but thank you for sticking around. If you enjoy this stuff, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe, all that BS. I'll talk to you later.